Hey soul family, Baya and I, my pretty prancing princess, are up on Sugarloaf and we've escaped rain. I got her a raincoat just in time for the rain to stop. But it'll probably come back again. I don't even know what time it is. It's beautiful up here though, extremely humid. And I got a deck today, a really cool deck. And I'm gonna do a reading. So if you guys wanna chime in and get your energy involved, it's a really neat deck. It's a Fung Shui deck, but you still get messages. The first, I thought, well, let me try it and let's see what this is like. And the first, I got three, 29, 30, and 31, and they were all a dragon, which I'm an Aries dragon, and I thought, well, that's apropos. But the messages were so accurate. So I'm gonna do a reading. I'm going to record it. If I have enough battery, I'm gonna try and go really quickly. I'm sitting up here. She's chewing on, I don't know what she's chewing on. Anyway, hold on. Okay, so I'll show you I paid $5.29 for it at the Goodwill. Feng Shui, dragon and the tiger. Makes sense, because that's my energy. I like it a lot. So what we're gonna do is, for those who resonate with the dragon, that's 1. For those who resonate with the tiger, that's 2. And for those who resonate with a pretty princess in a ballerina skirt, that's 3. Don't give me any shit about that. There's a purpose for her wearing that thing. Correct for neutrality. Woo! Dragon came forward right away. So I'm going to shuffle it away, but well, no, I guess I'm not, because it came out. So for those who chose the dragon, and there you are, number 1, Tayu, keyword abundance, enrichment in relationships, Chin Yin, season fall, direction west. Wow, this is all making a lot of sense to me. Element metal, Yin, Qi, disruptive remedy lines. So this is a wood dragon. That's what I am, actually, a wood dragon. Earth, right? The yellow, I mean, why did I say yellow? I guess I'm looking at the gold, which is solar plexus. It's, to me, when I'm looking at the number 1, I mean, I'm a visual reader. So as I'm looking at the number 1, I'm thinking to myself, it only matters what you think. It doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. Number 1, you are number 1. And how you feel and what you believe is most important. You need to have self-worth. You need to get outside and get grounded. You need to love yourself more. You need to eat healthy. Wow, I'm getting confirmation like boom, straight out the gate for this one. So, that's interesting. Double confirmation on this one. So what is it, number 1? I don't know this deck well. I'm just kind of going through it, and I'll peruse through it. It's pretty interesting. There's all kinds of things in here. I just keep being shown this dragon. So it's talking about creativity. It's where you channel all your energy. Qian. But this isn't right. This is, you know what's interesting? It isn't number 1. I'm seeing number 1. It's actually number 27. 2, everything happening exactly as is meant to happen with divine blessings for everyone involved. Let go and have faith. And 7, you're on the right path and it will exceed your expectations. And 7, 8, 9, you've got everything you need, light worker, in order to move forward on your spiritually illuminated path. So green is the color of love. Green is the color of healing. Green is the color of abundance. Gold is also abundance, right? So for abundance, it's telling you you're going to need some discretion. When abundance comes your way, the way it needs to, when something comes your way, you need to learn to say no to certain things. If you say yes to everything, you're going to be overrun. Okay, so this is I understand this, because I've got a client waiting for me. Hold on, let me turn this around. I've got a client waiting for me. She's been waiting for me for a while, and I keep kind of going. I spent all day yesterday in my garden, and today what did I do today? I walked with Baya, and then I was out in the garden again. And then I went to get a raincoat for her. And then I was just kind of like, you know, I'm up by my neighborhood. I want to come to my mountain. I want to go hiking before it starts pouring again. And I'm delayed. I kept looking at it. So it's talking about, yes, I know that there's a client waiting for me. But if I say yes, yes, yes to everything, I'm going to be exhausted, right? You can't say yes to everything. So Spirit says you've got to learn to say yes and when to say no. Today is Sunday, right? So today it's about nurturing self. It's about being out in this garden, right? This jungle, and taking care of number one, which is what I saw right away. I saw number one. So Spirit says you can afford to choose carefully now. You're in a position where you don't have to jump at every single thing that comes your way. You're going to be offered more than you thought possible. So there may be also something else that's coming forward to be offered to you. This could come forward in the form of relationships. So to me, it could be a job. Whoops, hold on, I'm about to lose you guys. I'm dropping my phone. I'm trying to figure out how to hold this so I can have at least one hand free. It could be, it's opportunity, it's options. So in the area of relationships, you're going to need to be discriminating because you've got more than one coming at you. Don't be greedy, right? You don't need a flurry of people. And if you are messing around with a whole bunch, you're going to miss the one, the most important one. So Spirit says right now, it could be disruptive for you. Much attention could be disruptive. Much opportunity. And Spirit's been telling me that for a while, that hold on, I gotta turn this around. That you're about to have so much opportunity coming at you, it may feel overwhelming. And yet, you know, you can pick and choose. But you do need to be selective. So right now, if you're not discriminating with the type of relationship that you are allowing into your life, it's going to disrupt your chi, right? And you could act inappropriately. Right now, Spirit says what's interesting is somebody's chi is disrupted, and that you got to be careful that the dragon doesn't come out. They're talking about jealousy. They're talking about malice. They're talking about revenge. There's no room for that in love. So you need to soothe your chi by directing it to create harmony and order. So you could ask yourself, why do you need so much attention? Why do you need so many options, right? What is it that you're lacking, that you need more? So right now, Spirit says there's something that you need to do. There's something that you need to do. You don't want your chi disrupted. Yin is a receptive energy, but metal. So be discerning at this time. Choose the best. Be selective. Don't lose the best because you're looking at all the rest. Okay. So for those who chose the tiger, yeah, you may lose the best by looking at all the rest. Why is it that you feel you need so much? That's an interesting question, right? What's lacking within you? Correct for neutrality. Correct for neutrality. For those who chose the tiger, correct for neutrality. Interesting that I saw the number 1, right, instead of 27. And then think about that. I just thought about that. Hi, Joey. I just thought about that. So 2 and 7 is 9. You have everything you need, light worker, in order to move forward on your spiritually illuminated path. You don't need more, right? You just need 1. And that was the number, 1. So there's an issue out there for somebody. Okay. For those who chose the tiger, I'm going to shuffle these really good. Hold on a second. 2 shuffles, Spirit. 1. 2 shuffles. All right, it flipped out. Oh my God, and it's the tiger. I love it. Look at that blue-eyed tiger. Woo-hoo-hoo! Li Kan, number 10. I have 10 stones inside my medicine wheel. Season summer, direction southwest, so that's here. Element fire, yup. Chi is stagnating. Remedy device. This is funny. So this is like, this probably couldn't be much closer to what's going on in my life. And I chose the tiger. Number 10. That's interesting. When I was making my medicine wheel, I was going to get 14 bricks so I could have 7 and 7, but it didn't work out that way. It worked out that I the colors that I had 2 of, it ended up being 10. And I said, no, 10's good. 10 is the omega, 10 is the ending, and 10 is the beginning. So, Li Kan, obstacles, they don't have to be hurdles. Like a fence doesn't have to be a hurdle, right? Maybe they're just barriers to make what it is that you want seem worthwhile, right? You've got to fight for it. If you get it immediately, you're not going to appreciate it as much. Sometimes a little struggle makes it all that better, right? So then Panlu, right here, peace and happiness, enrichment. So obstacles and peace and happiness, they seem to be, you got to have one to get to the other, or maybe it makes it worthwhile. So the peace and happiness brings comfort to you. This is where you can relax, be at peace with yourself. This one looks pretty relaxed, right? Blue is the color of Archangel Michael. Blue is the color of communication. Blue is the color of truth. So Spirit says, it's time to comfort your soul. Make sure that you use this area in your life for something that you enjoy. The chi here is stagnating. So maybe you've put obstacles in your own way, in the way of your own peace and happiness. And then things become boring or dull or murky or flat. So then you place an item in this, I would place this. Place a tiger in that area to bring something joyful in. It talks about having a great deal of energy and life in you. So maybe some new activities would benefit. And what's interesting to me is I'm going to go and visit a woman that does stained glass. And that came up the other day. So it's interesting to me. I was told I was going to do some kind of artistic project, right? So Spirit says maybe in your home you need to do something. I've been decorating, moving things around. What do you need to do? And also they're asking you to measure. I'm looking at the black and white here. So that's about balance. If you're looking at your life right now, what in your life is out of balance? Where in your life could you bring peace and balance and harmony back into your life? So you're being asked. Ask yourself and answer it. Okay. For those who chose Baya, the pretty princess, and the pretty girl skirt. Yep. Just because she's a girl doesn't mean she can't climb the face of walls. Because she can. She's a freaking climber. Yes, she can. Correct for neutrality. For those who chose Baya, the pretty princess. I know it. I already know what it's going to be. Woo. And I was right. I knew it was going to be the turtle. That's interesting. 2 fish at the bottom of this turtle. Weakening, Ming. Enrichment, pleasure and indulgence, Chan Yin. Season fall, direction west. Element fire, Yin. Chi, stagnating. Again, right? Interesting. So, number 1, again, think about what you're focusing on. What you're thinking about is what you're bringing about. And then 9, again, you've got everything in order to move forward on your spiritually illuminated path. Stop procrastinating. Stop being a turtle. So this is about darkening of the light. You're being opposed by something. You're being threatened by something, outside influences. So you've got your turtle shell, but maybe you're going to stick your head back into your shell. So Spirit says, get into the background. Step into the background. Get away from the fray. By pulling back and disengaging, you can actually remain strong. Basically, Spirit said it's not the time for an open confrontation. This is the time to basically be quiet, kind of retreat into the background. Don't be seen, don't be heard. And then you can come back like a whip when you need to. And then they're saying, just because you're enjoying what you're doing doesn't mean you have to show it. Sometimes you can adopt the appearance of struggle. That's interesting. So I'm wondering why you would do that. Maybe it makes other people feel bad. Maybe there's people in your environment that are having a difficult time, and so even though you can enjoy yourself and you're worthy of enjoying yourself, you deserve to enjoy yourself, maybe there's others who are struggling, and it's, you wouldn't want to be like, hey, party, with someone who's just lost a family member, right? So maybe just kind of keep it quiet. But then Spirit says you need to liven up your energy. You need to purify your energy. And Spirit says maybe this is a time for soft and rich blankets, nice sheets. Maybe bring in some sharp edges into your decorating. Rearrange things in lines instead of being. This is all to do with feng shui, right? So how about helping your energy? So tune down the rich colors that you use. Maybe there's too much fire. Maybe there's too much fire. So you need to tone it down, bring some earth tones in. Pale colors, maybe these colors, right? Cool it down. Maybe there's too much fire going on. Spirit says, don't be so decadent. Don't appear decadent. That's interesting. So I would say this is somebody who may have an opulent lifestyle, and you're maybe flaunting it, and Spirit says you don't need to do that, even though you may have worked hard for it. Maybe you do deserve to have it. It doesn't mean that you have to flaunt it in the face of others that might be struggling. That's what I pick up from this. Hi. This is an interesting deck. Uh-oh. Hey. My little pretty princess is over there getting all snaggled in her skirt. Hey. How you doing over there? What'd you see? Is your skirt falling off? Oh my goodness. Your mom. Come here. Come here. Mommy's got to pull your skirt up. Why is she wearing this? Because she had a raincoat on, and the raincoat was the dragon on her belly, and I tried to tie a scarf around it to tie it up, and it didn't work. And everyone says, oh, he's so cute with his little Hollister raincoat. And I said, it's not a he. So I was trying to figure, and then I saw that little skirt, and I thought, oh my God, it works great. Because I put her little raincoat on, and then I put the skirt on, and it's elastic band, right? And it holds her raincoat off of the ground. And there's no mistaking that she's a girl. Wow, did you see the lightning? Did you see that flash? It just went totally illuminated above me. Very cool. Anyway, I just came up to try this deck with you guys, and I got to look into it a little further. It's a little confusing to me, but I'm a visual reader anyway. You know, I look at things and I read what I see as opposed to necessarily from a book. Anyway, feels finally better right now because it's been so freaking hot, humid, and sticky. So, we're on our face up here. Where is it? Can you see? Yeah, there we go. We've got our ravens out there. I've been trying to figure out a way to get home to Wisconsin to visit my family. I've got to figure out, I've got someone that said that they would stay with my animals, but when I go home, I've got to be there at least a week, if not 10 days. I can't imagine going only for 5 days. You know, you waste 2 days, one going, one coming, so. And I looked at the weather, and it's only like, what was it? It was like 79. I know it's probably going to get hotter, but. You don't live in Sedona anymore? I thought I saw you a while ago. All right, you guys, I'm going to let you go. I'm going to hike us down, and it might start raining on us. And she doesn't have her raincoat. I left it in the car, so I'll talk to you guys soon. Love you.